So I don't know if you noticed, but every time you open up a newspaper, if you're old school, and I am definitely old school, or hop on social media, it's always telling you how important it is to be sensitive to the needs of the problems of others. We've got Black Lives Matters, we've got #MeToo, and of course last weekend, we had demonstrations and speeches all to stop the sale of gluten. Gluten can make you bilious. Enough is enough with this bilious stuff. And enough with these hypocritical politicians who want me to have gluten in my house, but I can't carry it into the House or the Senate. That's just wrong. So, as a result, I'm trying to become more sensitive. But I don't want to overdo it. So if I ask you, hey, how you doing? Please, fine is just fine. But if your boss is a bitch and you lost your job and you're about to be deported, well then, oh man, that's awful. You must feel terrible. I feel your pain. What, you didn't expect me to do anything about that, did you? So, what is insensitive is how we keep pinning the Me Too movement on Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein, really? Like he started it? That is so unfair to the seminal work of Dr. Bill Cosby. Now, that man was a trendsetter. So you see, I don't really need to be woke. I just want to be conscious. Just a tad better than Cosby. And if you think about it, none of his victims were woke, although they did get a good night's sleep. Takes a while, doesn't it? And talking about sensitivity, I think our politicians need to be a little bit more sensitive too. Have you heard about this Ward 8 councilman who tweeted that because the Jews allegedly own the Weather Channel, which by the way they don't, that they were controlling the weather and causing the shitty weather in D.C.? Really? Able to control the weather by cable channels? The Weather Channel can't get anybody to watch their programming. How are they going to affect the weather? It doesn't really bother me that he would think that the Jews could control the weather, right? That's quite a compliment. Although I don't think they've done that since they left Egypt the first time. But if you think about it, if they really had that superpower, there would be no need for them to migrate from their holy Manhattan to Florida every winter. They would just keep New York warm. So in order to be more conscious, be more sensitive, I went to see the Black Panther movie. It was really pretty good. It was great, actually. But I watched the whole thing, and nowhere was Bobby Seale or Huey P. Newton. The people that started the Black Panther Party. Now, in the 60s, the Black Panther Party was the #1 domestic terrorist organization. #1 with a bullet. And why not? The Black Panther Party insisted that poor people should be educated and fed. Really? Next thing they're going to want jobs, and then equal justice, and before you know it, free Wi-Fi. What's an American to do? And the Black Panthers, they started a populist revolution. That's succeeded with surprising results. Yeah, the people of the United States rose up and they elected Donald Trump. Boy, that was a surprise. I'll tell you though, Bobby Seale must be so pissed off. I can just imagine him sitting in Oakland thinking, I was not bound and gagged in Chicago. I was not incarcerated. I was not watching my brothers and sisters assassinated by the police and the FBI so that these red-capped motherfuckers could make America gluten-free. It's really interesting, though. You know that both Bobby Seale and Barack Obama started out as community organizers? They both worked for the same ideals. Those ideals got Bobby Seale sent to prison. The same ideals sent Obama to the White House. Which, goes to show you that in life, as in comedy, timing is everything. So, as I used to say when I worked in the sperm bank, thank you very much for coming. I am so glad you came. And in the words of the immortal Mae West, it has been a business doing pleasure with you. I'm Mark Palchin. Thank you.